let's talk about something actually quite amazing: cruciferous sprouts. Now, the benefits of cruciferous sprouts are not about the vitamins or the minerals, fatty acids, amino acids, or even trace minerals. It's about this thing right here, phytonutrients. And there's quite a few of these chemical compounds that give amazing health benefits. And they're basically just these 3-day-old sprouts that you can actually grow yourself in a little container without even soil, without even having sun. And I'm going to talk about the amazing properties that it could potentially give you. There's some human studies that show that these sprouts can decrease H. pylori and gastritis. There's animal studies that majorly demonstrate effectiveness in dealing with cancer. Now, we're talking about broccoli and cauliflower sprouts, which can contain up to 100 times the sulforaphane, which is a phytonutrient, compared to adult plants, adult broccoli and adult cauliflower. That's incredible. In 1997, Professor Talalay demonstrated very high levels of cancer protection with this right here. In fact, he worked with Johns Hopkins, and I do remember in the late 90s, you would see these broccoli sprouts in the grocery store. And what they initially did, or I think try to do, is get the patents on the broccoli sprouts. And I think it had to go to the Supreme Court. They did not win. And then one day, all this hype with broccoli sprouts just kind of went away. Of course, if you can't get the patents on it, there's not going to be a lot of money in it. But the fact that Johns Hopkins was involved in backing up these broccoli sprouts tells me that there's definitely something there, because they would not invest the money into this project unless there was something there. Certain cruciferous sprouts are highly effective in decreasing the incidence of tumor cells in breast tissue. Also, these sprouts can induce carcinogen detoxifying enzymes, okay? So they're talking about carcinogens. That would be something like this. This is the toxicology, the science of poisons. So in our environment, we have thousands of chemicals, and quite a few of them are carcinogens. And in this book, it talks about the relationship of how these poisons cause not just cancer, but disease. And thank goodness there's natural things that we can take to dismantle and detoxify those poisonous chemicals. And the vegetables cruciferous, especially some of the sprouts, can induce these enzymes. So then we can take a poisonous fat-soluble chemical and convert it into a harmless water-soluble particle. And so your liver can detoxify it. And what's really cool about this whole thing is that this chemical in this plant causes apoptosis selectively. Now, what is apoptosis? It's a condition where the cancer cells commit suicide, okay? And it's selective only to cancer cells. So this chemical will target only cancer cells and not your own. That is just mind-blowing. So the next time you're in the store, go ahead and pick up some of the cruciferous sprouts and put a little bit in your salad. You don't need much because they're so concentrated. In this video, we're going to talk about the 2 most powerful anti-cancer foods on planet Earth, okay? And they're full spectrum of, like, most of the cancers. There's a lot of things that can actually cure cancer or kill cancer or prevent cancer, but this encompasses like the most different types of cancer and the most organs, okay? This first one can kill cancer within 30 minutes, certain cancer cells within 30 minutes, okay, after consuming it. And there's no side effects. It's called garlic. Garlic is well researched. I mean, it is amazing for your immune system. It's good for heart, cholesterol, blood sugars, but specifically it's the top on the food chain as far as anti-cancer, okay? Now this next one is not quite as powerful, but it's number 2. 1 ounce of this stuff is equivalent to 1.5 pounds of broccoli, and you know broccoli is very anti-cancer. And it's called broccoli sprouts. Now what are broccoli sprouts? They're baby little
broccoli plants, okay, like 4 days old. Apparently, at right around that period of time, it releases the most phytonutrients, which are anti-cancer properties and other health benefiting factors. And even Hopkins University tried to get the patents on certain broccoli sprouts because they saw the benefits. Of course, they got sued in the Supreme Court, it went to battle, and they lost it to the sprout manufacturing companies, or the sprout farmers, which is a good thing because you can't patent a living thing. But anyway, broccoli sprouts is incredibly powerful for cancer prevention and also reverting cancer. And what you can do is you put it on your salad. You can actually consume it in concentrate pills and powders. But I like to make my own. But these are the two most powerful anti-cancer. And if I personally had cancer, I would be consuming these. If I was at risk, I would be consuming these. Or just in general, you should be consuming these two foods. Thanks for watching.